It is stupid early o'clock, and as you can see, a kitten ran across my forehead. That's how I woke up. Slightly sassy now. What's up, what's good, what's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. This is going to be for Libra. I'm going to pull from Messages of Love Oracle cards. I could only find this on Etsy. That was a couple years ago. This one's the Light Seers Tarot. This is the first one we're going to get into, actually. And then we're also going to pull from the Animal Spirit Oracles. Expect the unexpected was the first thing that I heard. Is there like moon energy? 5 of Wands. But it's reverse, though, how I'm looking at it. Which is crazy, because I didn't this time. I kept it in reverse. Tower, 5 of Wands, reverse. It's almost like, you ever have that moment when you're just like, it doesn't bother me anymore. Like, all of a sudden, just something doesn't upset you anymore. There's no conflict. There's no drama. There's no upset. There's no mixed emotions or feeling pulled in so many directions. This could also be, maybe if it's not internal, external, someone else wants to drop a beef with you. I don't know. Let's see what comes out. It's just interesting at the split. Oh, well, Libra. Yeah, it's like when you're thinking about some kind of conflict in the past. Going back over the details. Really thinking about it too. There's a new idea that's popping into your head here. Let's do a 9-card spread. Yes, we'll do a 3x3 today, just to do something a little different, because I've been doing the Celtic Cross for probably months, to be honest. I never shuffle upside down. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay, that came out for a reason. You're no longer swaying on something. Not longer back and forth. You're no longer, I don't know, sometimes I don't really want to talk about it. Other times I feel a little more comfortable talking about it. And now you're not even in that energy. Wow, you're really looking at something in a different way. It's not stirring up all the stuff. Used to stir up a lot of emotions here, and it's just not anymore. 6 of Wands. Victory, success. Like, you've done it. This is the accomplishment card. This is also when other people can see the change in you now, too. Right? This is being seen and recognized on top of having that success and victory. Everybody watched you get this win. I'm getting, like, Olympics. That could have something to do with Olympics, aerobics. Somebody's very physical. They might go to the gym. They might run or work out at home. Maybe somebody's getting more in shape. And it doesn't necessarily have to be physically. It can be, though. Queen of Swords. There you is, Libra. Devil and 5 of Swords. That's some gross energy. We have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, okay, hold on. This could be a habit that you keep going back to that you know is bad for you. Libra. You just don't want it anymore. This could be a toxic relationship, and you literally wake up one day. See, and this is, I think, where people forget Libra is a badass. Actually, you know what? It's not just Libra. No, we can't hone in on that. We can't claim that. That is any healed individual. It is so fast to recognize, or it becomes so much easier to recognize a dysfunctional, not healthy relationship. And once you've cut some really close people out, once you dipped your toes in the water, you actually realize this ain't so bad. I almost wonder if you notice this looks very dangerous, right? Somebody would be like, you're treading on thin water, you know what I mean? Thin ice. Watch your step. Be real careful. I choose my next moves wisely. All that crap, right? It's like the warning signs, warning, warning. But it's coming from someone, could be coming from within you, but I just feel like you're not worried about cutting people out anymore. For me, the biggest fear is hurting other people. I don't want them to hurt either. But like, if people keep chewing you up and spitting you out, at some point you're going to have to learn how to put your foot down. You have to learn how to stand up for yourself. You got to grab it by the kahunas, okay? And it just gets easier and easier to do that. It really does. I don't want to like give specifics in my situation or nothing, but I have had to cut a couple of people that meant a whole heck of a lot to me out because they just pulled some crazy shit. And I know when I was in my teenage years, I was hell on wheels. I said it myself even then. I created a lot of problems for myself and I hurt a lot of people. I did. And I didn't like that one bit. And I chose to change. And it took a long time, but now I've got children that are about to be teenagers and that's just not them. That's not who they are. They don't do that, right? So it shows, not just through you, but through others that you have around you as well. I'm getting, this could be a lifestyle change. Maybe you get out of work and you have a few drinks with your friends every night or something like that, and you're just kind of like over the drinking. Or you've got better things that you could be investing in your future, paying off that car, that loan, whatever. And you're just done with it. You're bored of it. You don't like the feeling of getting drunk anymore. It's you know what this is. You don't want to be numb. You don't want to numb it anymore. You're healed. You don't have all this hoopla going on that you need to numb out. You're not back and forth on this anymore. All this conflict that you're giving yourself, all this crap you're giving yourself about doing something you know you shouldn't be doing, it's really starting to hit home, like all the way home. I really kind of feel, Libra, you're just going to wake up one day and say, I am done with this. I am done with them. I am applying for different jobs. I'm going to start getting my 2-week notice together. And as soon as I, hear from one of these other jobs, I'll hand in my resignation. There it is. Ta freaking da, right? This is you really putting your foot down. And it could be a very toxic habit that you're like, oh, I know I shouldn't do it. I know I shouldn't do it. But like, I don't know what else to do. It's almost like you are seeking some kind of emotional asylum, or you need to turn the thoughts off. You need to turn the thoughts off. They're so loud. They're deafening. You're having a hard time focusing on what's right in front of you because you have it's like echoes. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Quit. Sorry, I have this, it's actually pretty big now. It's a bamboo plant, and the kittens, these kittens, love them dearly, but like today, they're lucky they got treats. I am not playing. I have not got decent sleep in the last couple of nights because they just keep tearing through the house. And me, all on me while I'm trying to sleep. And it's pure claws. I don't know if you've ever seen a cat run through, get the zoomies. It's all claws. They do not retract them. It's not fun. 4 Pentacles. I heard time to let go. But I also think that this is you. There's something big about the 4s in this, which is interesting because I've actually got 2 5s out here. and 15, which is technically 3 5s, right? So that would be a possible tower. I'd feel more comfortable saying that if I actually had another 5, though, because for me it's the synchronicity. But the 4 here, it's giving 4 of Swords, right? Like that healed after heartbreak, after separation, after letting go of something. The 3 of Swords isn't always a bad thing, especially when we're talking about a possibly very toxic habit. We already know, for me, it's the vape. I gotta fucking put that thing down. I gotta. Like, there's no more time for making excuses. It's gotta fucking go. But, just period. Period. So I'll claim this too, right? We can all be on this path. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to put that fucking thing down. Page of Cups. That's dreamer energy. And the Chariot is when you wake up. Oh my gosh, look at that. Some of you guys also astral travel. I feel like there's something about your traveling that's going to be smoother. Okay, so that just tells me that especially if this is something physical, like a relationship or a habit, you know what? This could actually be emotional too, because your emotions absolutely affect your nervous system, which affects all of your organs and your body, essentially your physical. So even emotions could be tied into this, affecting you physically. But I feel like as you are physically waking up one day, you may have had a very important dream, or just you wake up with this on your mind, and it could absolutely be out of nowhere. Remember, we got the Tower card at the split. So, like, this could be out of nowhere. You weren't exactly expecting this. The World, you are closing a fucking door for good. Forever and ever. It's done. Donezo. 2 of Swords. Yeah, it was something that you weren't seeing. You needed a clean take on it. You needed a fresh perspective on it. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Even if I wanted to. Let's pull messages of love. I am curious. We've got Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, and the fixed signs with the World card. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. What would you like to add to this? Yeah, and it's almost like you're just letting it go. I mean, I see astral travel, obviously, because you can see yourself outside of yourself. Anybody that's done that, that's astral traveling. But it's almost like you're watching something just go. And I really want to point out, how's that saying go? I'll believe it when pigs fly. Well, how about that, Libra? How about that? You got yourself a flying pig. I'm hearing, do you believe me now? Do you believe me now? Somebody could have specifically asked about seeing a pig fly as confirmation. I love that. That's so creative. Friendship, though. For some of you, this is about becoming a better friend to self. Yo, I didn't want that. I hope I don't have to trash this now. Scribbles? Scribbles, what are you doing? They're attacking the one piece of plant they have left. Distractions. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Instead of beating yourself up, I want you to start trusting yourself. That was hard for me to say. That could have been hard for you to hear. Completely understandable. I want you to stop coming after yourself. Mm-hmm. And I want you to start being your own best friend. I want you to be that badass friend, okay? You didn't just wake up today to wake up today, thank you. My gods, my goddesses, my kings, my queens. You woke up to put that crown on. Rule that rule that kingdom. Sorry, rule that order. Order in the court. Court? I didn't get anything about court. Order in the court. There's no court here. I just heard bail. Someone could be out on bail. I don't know. Maybe somebody got into an altercation here. There could have been a physical fight. I don't think somebody's going to jail. I think they're going to be reprimanded, yes, but it's a slap on the wrist, some community service, maybe time already spent in jail while waiting for whatever. I don't know how all that works, but yeah. Finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection. Yeah, it's about investing in yourself because you haven't been. You need to be your own support system. Get out of bed. Let's get in the shower. As I was trying to, I was still like, it is early as fuck, you guys. The sun's not even up yet. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is now. Oh, I can't even open my eyes all the way. You can tell because how I'm channeling. Yeah. I'm still in sleep mode. I did not just split the deck at all of this. There's the Tower again and Temperance. You've been waiting for this shakeup. I feel like the Divine's also been waiting for you to have this self-realization. You know what? You're right. I am going to look nice today. I am going to go out of my way to whatever. I am going to smile at a fucking stranger, even though it's going to feel really weird the first few times you do it. But I promise you, just like any other habit, the more you do it, it's natural. I say stay beautiful to people. Actually, there's people that recognize me out in public because of that. But yeah, I say stay beautiful to people. And y'all, it was so awkward the first few times, but now I say it and I forgot. I completely forgot that was ever awkward. It's been a long time since I've thought about it being awkward or, it feeling awkward. And when I say it to people, their reaction, oh my gosh, they're like, oh my God, that was so sweet. Even the guys, everybody loves that. Everybody loves that, so, and that's not just for me, that's for all of us, you guys. That's for all of us. If you want to tell people to stay beautiful, do it. I picked it up from a buddy of mine several years back. He said it one time and I was like, I have to make that a habit. I loved it. I loved watching the lady. I don't even remember where we were, but it was a woman, I remember. And he said, stay beautiful. And she was just so like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And like, you could tell it made her fucking day. Something so small like that. 2 little words. I knew I had to get over myself. I had to get over how awkward that was because that made someone's day. Something so freaking simple. And that's just it. There are certain things in our life that are such a quick blimp that if you don't catch it, it's gone. These do feel like permanent changes. I am going to say that. And I'm also going to point out, because I can tell somebody's really worried about like their body, your weight. It's not about losing the pounds. It's about loving your you. The universe loves you as you are. There are people that love you as you are. It's about fucking time you start loving you as you are too. And that's all I'm going to say on that. We're going to move on. That's all that needs to be said. Animal Spirit Oracles, what can we throw on this? Please and thank you. Just saw 1938 in the timestamp and 1943. Ooh. Were we in a war together? Is that why I'm seeing those dates? Did we go through the Depression together? King of Swords and Eight of Wands. I'll take that as a confirmation for sure. I did not just do that. What have we got as a closing message? Now I know somebody that's watching. I didn't think they even knew about my channel. Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. Open to infinite possibilities with Starfish Spirit. And then this one's poking out at me. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. 11, 5, and 7. Yes. There's that 1943. $65, $59, $43 is a countdown. Look, 6, 5, 4, 3. That is in order. See that? 6, 5, 4, 3. Right in order. Any minute now. Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Let me tell you, this Starfish Spirit, this shit's cool. I was in Florida and visiting some people. They had a fish tank outside their house. I'm from Michigan. You can't do that shit here. That was so cool to see, though. Anyways, they put 2 starfish in there. They caught them from the ocean. I guess it's like really rare to even see them up on the rocks and stuff. But yeah, they caught them. They brought them back. It was 2 of them. And I guess they felt so safe, so comfortable that within a day, they were already reproducing. And how a starfish reproduces, some of these are brains and some of these are legs. What happens is, I can't remember now if it's the brain or the leg, but one of them, all these little hairs, these tiny fibers, those are legs. And they will separate from the rest. And all those little hairs will carry it down into the rocks where it goes and it finds a safe place to hide until it becomes a whole new starfish. I forget if it's the leg or the brain and how many of each, but they're asexual. That's how they reproduce. They don't need a mate. They don't need a partner. You don't need anybody else but you. You can be your own best friend here. You see clearly now. Trust the process. I know it doesn't all make sense. Honestly, that's kind of what the definition of faith literally comes down to. This is having faith in yourself. Because you can only, oh, I get it. Because you can only have faith in other people to a certain extent. That's how much faith you've got in yourself. So if you are having a hard time trusting other people, is there maybe something within? It might not be. It could just be a lot of trauma, a lot of toxic bullshit in people, and you just keep to yourself because it's safe that way. That's adaptive learning. That makes complete sense. Don't feel bad about that. I'm not knocking on you guys whatsoever. I get it. There's always special circumstances to everything, right? And there are absolutely people that'll fall into that category. I see you trusting again, like opening up to the universe and saying, listen, if you send me the right one, I trust that I'll recognize it. I'll see it. I'll feel it. I'll know it. If it's the right one, then yeah, awesome. If it's not the right one, though, it's not the right one. And you'll know. You'll know. Because you said you'll know. Because you're becoming your best friend. So when somebody comes in and they also do the same things that you've been doing for yourself, well, then there you go. You found a best friend. That's how you'll know, because you're already stepping into that role, stepping into that position. So you know what it entails. Now you know what to look for. If somebody comes in, are they going to do this? What else are they doing? Are we good? Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, I almost said Temperance, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, lots of them. Lots of them. That's because we had all this and this. Big changes. Big changes. I'm hearing massive upgrades as well. Going from the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. That's an evolution. Yeah, from the Page of Cups to the Chariot. That's an evolution. Whatever these toxicities are, internal, external, you know your situation. Put back into yourself. Because these people, these situations, these histories, they don't define who you are. You've changed a lot since then. I don't give a shit if anybody wants to recognize it, or if it's just you and me that's going to recognize it. We will recognize it. That's fine. I see it. I see it. You're not wrong. You're not crazy. You're not full of yourself. Matter of fact, you need to take up more fucking space, homie. Take up more space. And straighten out that crown, because it looks good on you. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this message helps who it needs to, how it needs to. The reason I say all that is Peacock Spirit is royalty. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Until then, stay beautiful.